photos there at basketball games. So, with less than 2 weeks before Christmas there. Glad we haven't got the proverbial big blizzard yet, but still get here between now and December 25th. So with that, back to net control. Appreciate you picking up the net com. KC9 Alan Zulu, K9 Ears. Good morning all.
Thank you, Kevin. Forgot to mention in my news that the Shopko store, as they showed pictures this morning on the news of them starting to tear it down. So that will be gone shortly, and they're going to put up a whole new environment there. So we'll see what happens. All right, looking at ECHOLINK right now. I see two people, K9GU, and the other one is just a number. There's no ID on that, so we'll get back to it. All other VHF stations, please come now.
This is Kilo Alpha Niner, Whiskey Alpha Romeo. K9DXG. W9OBB. Alpha Bravo 9, November with the S9 repeater.
That was long enough pause. What I have so far is WAR, VXG, OBB, and NN. Is there anybody else out there?
K9TQC.
TQC got you at the bottom of the list. I don't know if that's you logged in with no name on it on the All-Star monitor, but we'll put you at the tail end right now of the VHF station. So, heading back up to ECHOLINK, K9GU, go ahead and take it, then turn it over to WAR. Good morning.
Thank you very much. Good morning, KC9 and Alan Zulu. This is K9GU in Appleton in here, where the sky is definitely overcast in here. Temperature is 25, barometric pressure 30 decibels 5, and the humidity outside is 74% in here. So that's the weather situation in here. So things are staying on the cool side around in here. So we'll see what happens later on in the day in here. We don't have any big plans today. We were kind of busy yesterday and did a lot of running around and so on to acquire some a few good elements in here to just have them available and for our own use in here. Not a whole lot of them, but quite a few of them anyway. So it was interesting. In fact, we went to a slightly different place to acquire that because it happened to be closer to a place where we had to do some other things at the same time in here. So anything went on pretty fast anyway. And pretty well done actually. We're done pretty much as quickly as possible, a little less time than we had expected. So that's about all I have going on right now. And I think the next station, I'm not which one, what it is, but I know that K9TQC is coming next. 9GU. Good morning to all.
39LN Zulu, I'll pause here for a second. I see G1AEU has showed up on the ECHOLINK board. If you want to take it, sir, please. G1AEU, then turn it over to WAR.
Well, I ring here all the time because there was something wrong and you only showed up the numbers on your equipment. So I disconnected and reconnected and who was able to swap my entry. So good morning, everybody. Hope all is well. 48 degrees sunlight, 19 miles an hour wind, 29.7 inches on the barometer, and 77% humidity. Well, quite a nice day. It is sunny with occasional clouds, no rain. Anyway, my brother negotiated with the day for the week. So there's all kinds of water, as I say. I don't think there's anything to say. I was looking down to last day. I tried to see it. I tried to see the score sign on the news this time out, but it didn't really clear to me. JA9, that's it, JA9. This is for Goodmorning. Archie, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Alan. This is Kilo Alpha Niner Whiskey Alpha Romeo. Here in Peshtigo, 27 degrees and overcast. And it's too late to do anything about it, but a couple months ago, my 12-meter on my beam, the SWR went way up, and the antenna tuner didn't take care of it. And then also I checked out my 30-meter, and I had the same problem there. Before they were just about flat, but now we have a problem with both my 12-meter and 30-meter portions of my antenna. So I guess it's probably going to be like that until spring. Hopefully nothing else will happen. But anyway, we have been thinking about when the Gray Line is going past Europe, there's nothing really happening until Asia opens up. So I'm thinking of putting a second station up on the table behind me. What I used before was my ICOM 746 there for digital, and only run 5 watts and see what happens. I've already worked all states on 5 watts and a number of other countries on 5 watts, but maybe I'll dedicate my G5RV or my vertical for that. So we'll see what happens along the way. Kilo Alpha Niner, Bravo X-Ray Golf. This is Kilo Alpha Niner, Wisconsin Amateur Radio.
Good morning, everyone. And it looks gloomy outside. Well, hey, it's December. We've been pretty lucky so far. Not too much going on here. Just going to be working out in the garage again. And just keep working at the project. Just want to get things done. It would be nice to get it out of the garage, but I'm not going to work on it out in the shed. It's cold out there. Tomorrow night is the Mike and Ski Club Christmas party, so it should be interesting. First time we ever had set up like we do this year, so it should be nice. I guess really nothing too much, so I'm going to keep it very short. It's 23 degrees. Yeah, it's light. Over to
Bob, and yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you and all the other usual suspects tomorrow night at the Christmas party. That should really be a lot of fun. And let's see, yeah, not a whole lot new here either. Very much like in Bob's case. Yesterday, major shopping trip. Sue and I were out for a couple of hours, maybe even a little longer than that. It wasn't really even for Christmas stuff, Christmas presents. We just started stocking up on household items and groceries and that sort of thing. So, and it was really cold, to me anyway, yesterday. That wind was really biting. And but another thing that happened yesterday was during the night I got a call from my dentist, and they said they had a cancellation so they could get me in right away at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and that really worked out well because when I was scheduled to have my normal dental cleaning and checkups, I was in the midst of that terrible cold, so I canceled out of that one, and then they said it looks like we won't be able to get you in until March because one of their dental hygienists retired. But anyway, there was a cancellation, and they thought of me and got a hold of me, and I was able to get in at 1 o'clock, so made up for that cold business that I had there earlier. So but we're going to head out today and have lunch with a friend of mine that we both retired from 3-Pay Packaging, and I'm really looking forward to that. I did some 3D printing for him that he requested me to do. So I'm going to meet him for lunch over on the east side. So after that, probably a stop at Menards to get some more supplies to keep working on my boat. I'm in the process of fiberglassing now, and I'm using some test pieces that I put together I put together some planks down, the mahogany planks, and doing tests on the staining and the fiberglassing, and it's really turning out nice. So if I can carry that over to the real thing, I'll be very happy. John, over in Beulah, Michigan, over to you. F9 on the repeater, that sounds good. AB9NN, W9, OBD. Thank you, Tom. Good job.
Okay, AB9NN from Beulah, Michigan, northwest border of Michigan, straight across the pond from Algoma, 9 miles inland. And yeah, that wind yesterday was definitely brisk. We were out doing some errands and had to make a drive into Traverse City to do a routine doctor's appointment, and it was a little bit on the nasty side. Definitely was biting. Currently 31.9 degrees in Beulah with a west-northwest wind at 9.2 miles an hour, and looks like on the radar just a little precipitation just north of Green Bay on the regional map, but nothing in lower Michigan, so that's a good thing. Solar Flex Index down to 126, and boy, again last night had a nice time listening to the UP Net from 5 to 6 on my RTL-SDR radio dongle with my little wire antenna. wound around a copper water pipe in the basement. I'm so surprised that that thing works, but I could hear just about every station on the UP net, which was interesting. Let's see. Into reading a new book, and no medical appointments today. Have a medical appointment tomorrow, routine again. And I schedule my medical appointments at the end of the year after the mowing season, so I get my annual physical and get my skin review for skin cancer and all that sort of thing. Never had skin cancer and hope not to get it, but get an annual checkup for that as well. So, and I have a foot doctor that I go to see. I had some problems with the foot back in the day, and I just wanted to make sure that they don't resurface. Not much else going on. Let's see, I guess it's over to KA9 TQC from AB9, and then Sean and Beulah. Have a great day, everybody.
AB9NN and the Good Morning Net KA9 TQC. Still on actual RF for a change. Band seems to be a little bit open. And you can, I think if you want, Tom, you can try triggering the local news there on the repeater. And if not, I can try it from here. And if that doesn't work, we can do it the usual way through All-Star. I just rolled out of bed not too long ago, so I didn't really have much to report. 24 degrees. And actually kind of an interesting coincidence yesterday. My daughter is actually looking to buy a dental practice out in Minnesota. And she contacted a broker / attorney who helps with that sort of thing, transitions, and turns out that this gal that she talked to is the daughter of one of my colleagues from the East Coast. So it's kind of a strange but interesting, at least to me, coincidence. Okay, let's see, I think I'm at the tail end, so back over to you, Tom. K29L and Zulu, KA9TQC.
Thank you, sir, and yes, I will try it at the end of the net, keying it out. And I see where AB9DK has joined us on the All-Star monitor, so I'll let him go next, but I'll pause for a second to see if there are any late check-ins. Any late check-ins, please come now. Good morning.
Good morning, Tom, and everybody else. Yeah, just rolled out of bed and got a few other things done, made some coffee, turned on TV and looked at the clock. I'm like, oh man, I'm late, but oh well, we got in here. So hope everybody's doing good. Yesterday was a little cold. Took the dog for a walk, and it was blowing pretty good. Had the garbage and recycle bins out, and the garbage bin was sitting in the middle of the front yard. After they picked it up, and there was recycled cardboard and everything else all over the neighborhood from everybody. So wind was blowing pretty good, and like I said, it was a little cold. So it's kind of weird. Everybody said, we said there was a little bit of a band opening. I turned on the HT, and I could almost barely make out the speeder on my HT from where I'm at. So it's kind of strange. Gotta get an antenna up one of these days so I don't have to keep talking into my iPad. But anyway, who gets the next K9GU, I believe you said. Everybody have a great day, and over to him, K9DK.
Thank you again. This is K9GU in here. Not much interesting, but as we were doing some things, wanted the people we met in various offices and so on for what we had to do in here. And it acquired a very nice way of communication with people in here, making all kind of good wishes for this particular season. So I wish to mention that because all those people were in very good mood and very pleasant and so on. So that was a very nice point in here. That's about all I have to mention else right now. And I know that K9 TQC is coming next, and maybe somebody else also. This is K9GU in Appleton. Once again, good morning to all.
D1A, you take it.
Again, I do that much. So, that was on much to say this morning. I got it, and I have paid my $2,000 for subsistence to the toll visitor. So I'm up to date now. I don't know, don't worry about that for another year. If I still alive in the moment, yeah. So, I have been blessed with reasonably good health, apart from a stroke, but all the rest of me is still okay. So I got a bit to go, I think. Anyway, over to RT. KA9, this is Alpha Bravo.
Maybe 9DK, if you want to make a second go around, go ahead. All right, not hearing anybody. I will now ask for any comments or any other plate check-ins. Please come now.
Kilo Delta 9 Golf, Delta Alpha 89.
One more thing to say here. This is K9GU when my turn comes in here. The next one to take.
I got AG9P, then GDA, and then K9GU at the tail end. Go ahead. AG9P.
Had a big 12 hours yesterday in Marinette and just woke up, so I slept through that this morning. Got a lot of done up there, got another pair of binocular bifocal blades for $104. But anyways, one cute thing happened. We always go to ice cream place up there, and it was jammed. The parking lot was full, and it turns out the Catholic high school in Marinette, one of their kids was in an accident, and he's still in the hospital, and Culver's had a benefit for them from 5 until 8, and the kids were doing the work, you know, they're not employees, and they were doing all the cleanup and delivering food to the tables, and they had people on every door to open the doors when you came in and left. It was really neat. Let's see, I have one other thing. It was interesting. comments. Yesterday we talked about the violent turn the plane made after all of the rough air. But, you know, a pilot knows how to keep the passengers from knowing that. The only reason we knew that it was set to turn was we could see the horizon and see what the wings were doing. They went up at least 30 degrees. I had something else that was getting me thinking, but we'll have to wake up here. So 89 feet over to
Good morning, man. Yeah, I gotta get the plane in gear. It takes a little bit to get it cranked. I can feel for you. Not much exciting to report here. Appointment yesterday down in Appleton. I got a day off here tomorrow. And Saturday got a funeral and baseball and there's something else in there. Still working on this basement project. Tom, you had mentioned something about Starlink in the beginning, and I didn't catch it all, but I thought I heard something about free Costco members. I don't know if that was a subscription or like a period of time or something. I was just curious. I'll have to look into it, but I was just curious on what you had said. I guess I'll just send it over to you, K9CA. Good morning.
This is K9GU again. What I mentioned after dinner, which was a very good dinner, we also followed a very nice concert for more than 1 hour in here. Many people were playing various instruments and so on, and I could watch them very well. So it was a beautiful thing, very suitable for the season that we have now. So we did that and enjoyed it greatly. So that was a nice way of spending the evening. This is what I wanted to mention right now. And I think the next one to come was 89 p.m. Not sure I got it right in here. This is K9GU. Once again, good morning to all.
Thank you, KC9, Ellen Zulu here. GDA, what I was mentioning was I saw an article in the news online like that Starlink satellite kits were available at Costco to be sold, and they said a free subscription for Costco members. So that's what you might want to check out. I don't know if it's online or you have to go into the store or what, but I saw that, thought I'd mention it because I know there's a few Costco people out there. So that being said, I will pause now and see if there's any other comments. Any other comments, please come now.
It will appreciate this comment, Damon AB19. I was in the airport, so I had to run this over my wife when she went last night to Spain, and she looked out the window and said the wheels are moving up and down. Oh, they couldn't fall off. And I said, no, I have to go up and down like that. Otherwise, that was very tough. So, and then, when the aircraft thanks to some of the airports, it's the window and said, the people are stood up before they got the game shut down. Will they do the same ship over? I said, no, it is going to set up like most of the time. Thanks. Anyway, that's what that's so.
H9P, go ahead, take it.
Yeah, one other comment on the episode in the air. I've mentioned it before. My only toy I had with me was this little tiny scanner radio that picked up all strong signals. So I got to hear what the pilot was saying to the ground, but I couldn't understand it. To me, it seemed like it wasn't in English, so that don't make sense. Let's see, the other thing I was going to add was the other big event for me in Marinette yesterday was, since she has been gone, she's got so much work, she worked overtime, so she was the only person in the probation building or probation office, so I got to take a tour of the place. There are so many people involved. There's more than 10 offices of people that are interviewing people on probation, and she is just swamped with all the people making other offenses, and the jail in Marinette is full, and they're transferring people to other jails. You wouldn't believe how many people are involved in just the probation side of it. My son was on probation in Houston. He spent a year in jail for DWI, and he had some very bad experiences with the probation officers. You don't mess with them. You don't say nasty things because they have all the power to put you back in jail, which happened to my son. AG9B back to Ellen Guru.
K9BXU with some information.
BXG, go ahead and take it.
Okay, I looked up on Starlink for a mere $2,499 flat rate, high performance kit that is for vehicles in motion, but the regular one is $599. It's a standard kit, and it comes with 2 months free subscription for $200 worth. So I don't know if they have them yet, but so $600 for the kit and $100 a month for internet. It doesn't say how fast it is built.
Thanks for that information, and having worked with AT&T with an antenna on my house for them to give me internet access, I can tell you it depends on the weather. You have a lightning storm or some type of cloud storm or some type of other activity in the atmosphere, you could lose, I don't care how good they say it is, you could lose the connection there. And I was very happy when I got my wired internet service here. So that's just my opinion on this internet service over from satellites. And with what's his name having issues with his satellites too, just be careful out there. But thanks for the information, Bob. I appreciate it. Anybody else with any comments out there?
Just to let you know, out on the Princess Cruise Line, they have Starlink, and it was surprising. It was very, very good, actually. And I haven't done any more research, but I know John up in Crystal Falls or wherever it is
hear you. That's good to hear you. All right, I'll ask once again any more comments, and then I'm going to shut it down. All right, this will conclude the formal portion of the Good Morning after returning the frequency to normal operating procedures. I want to thank you all for checking in, keeping the frequency and the net active. Hopefully all of you have a good day. And after my shutdown here, I will pause for a second, and I will try and start the